Hello everybody and welcome back to Masu Pro Wrestling. I'm your host and sole commentator Masu Pro Wrestlington, and today we're going to start with a interdivision contest. Starting off, to enter the match will be Angel and teaming up with an idol. Angel, very impressive, was able to pick up a win against Gareth at All on the Line, and it's kind of in the background right now, unfortunately. Angel's always an impressive competitor, but right now, not in any title contentions. He will not be inside, or in part of, or in, sorry, my brain is so bad, but it's okay. He's not part of the #1 contendership for the Icon Division Championship, so he's gonna try and be impressive and impress the guys upstairs. Maybe get another shot next time, or maybe get put into that match. Who knows? But interdivision contest here tonight. Gaelic Angel. Truly an impressive competitor that does not get enough shine, not enough spotlight, which is the exact thing that the guys upstairs thinks. That is why we're going to be introducing a new type of title. It is called the MPW Open Weight Championship. This title is meant to spotlight any and all competitors in each division. So maybe we will see someone like Angel in that match. It is completely random who is selected, but maybe we'll see this lass in the Idols part of the Idols division. TeaTheShiba. We could see T in the open weight. We could see anyone. It will be our semi-main event of the night. And TeaTheShiba makes her entrance, running around. She will partner with Angel for this interdivision tag team match. TeaTheShiba came off an insane match against MintyClovers last week. You have to imagine that the wear and tear taken on her body is still lasting from last week. You don't just get over a match like that. TeaTheShiba could be in this week's MPW Open Weight Championship match, the first ever. Or maybe FlairZero coming in off of work here to compete in mixed division contest could be our first ever open weight champion. Who knows? It doesn't matter if you've been booked. It doesn't matter if you just showed up. It doesn't matter if you have 100 wins. It doesn't matter if you have 1,000 losses. Anyone can enter the open weight title. That is what the title is there for. It is to shine spotlight on people that maybe don't get a shot. No rhyme or reason behind the open weight title. But FlairZero is here, pulled off a win against Dragthulu last week, tying him up 2-2 in their 4-match series. I don't think Dragthulu really feels it as much of a series, as much of a curse, which means that FlairZero will be in a #1 contendership match next week against the winner of the #1 contenders qualifying match later this, I think actually in the next match. Yes, in the next match, Flair will see his opponent. And imagine someone like Flair or someone in the next match gets that #1 contendership spot and also becomes MPW Openweight Champion. Two belts Tony over there. And FlairZero will be teamed up with an idol here tonight for the first time ever. T, I think, is the only one really with experience in this type of match, but it will be everyone's favorite idol to fear, Glitchy. And Glitchy's definitely pissed after last week. She showed up in MintyClovers' match to enforce MintyClovers to stay in the ring and fight T, a former teammate of hers. You imagine that maybe Glitchy wants to take it out on T, If you can't get it done, I'll do it myself, says Glitchy. The reason I commentate from a booth and not a table. Glitchy. She looks mad, and I'm happy to be up here. I gotta say, she looks upset. But Angel versus Flair. And now Flair has a shot for #1 contendership. And if Angel can pick up a win and maybe pin Flair, he could be potentially in the title contention. As FlairZero hits the 3 amigos immediately out the gates. The triple suplexes rolling through each time. Man, I mean, TeaTheShiba is an absolute insane talent and is incredibly strong. But I gotta say that if I was on anybody's side here, I would be happy to be Flair right now, because I would not want to be Angel at this moment. Looking across the side at Glitchy, towering over both of the Icon Division members. The Icon Division members are starting out the fight here, and remember, none of the rules make sense for this match. I only work here, so if something happens, and we don't know why, I don't know why. But speaking of Glitchy and T face each other, clothesline to T right into the bandana around her neck. TeaTheShiba and Glitchy fought on the same team in the War Games match at All on the Line. Glitchy brought T into the fold, whispered maybe some bad influences on it, made T become twisted, and now Glitchy is gonna make a point here to prove that T should have never left. T should have stayed with Glitchy. He's gonna prove to T why Glitchy's a force to be reckoned with, dropping T onto the top turnbuckle. Kicks off. Oh, drop kick, basement drop kick. Elbows to the back of Glitchy. DDT. And Glitchy goes for an early cover. One. Kick out by T. The powerful kickouts. T was kicking out like crazy in her match against Minty last week. Nothing could keep T down for 3. And I imagine that just infuriated Glitchy when she was watching in the back, so much so that she felt the need to walk down and make sure Minty got back into the ring and fought T. Glitchy's somewhat forcing Minty to do her bidding, do her dirty work for a booty pop moonsault by Angel. As Angel takes control. Drops the... Oh, I thought he was dropping a knee. Goes for a splash. Very evil and light, you know. Angel versus Glitchy here right now. I mean, not directly, but... Oh, grabs him into a front face lock. Flair did pick up his first submission victory. Glitchy was not going to let that slide, but Flair broke out of it. Maybe Glitchy will be impressed by Flair and corrupt him a bit. Who knows? I don't know if you can really rewire someone like Flair that way, though. As Flair climbs up to the top rope, and Glitchy grabs Angel, throwing him into the center of the ring. And now Flair on the top rope, too far. That was pretty impressive, though. I was excited to see what that was. Picks up Angel again for another power bomb, but does not release the grip. 3's the magic number. As Angel rolls Flair up. Could this be a sneaky little win? No, barely a 1 count. Angel tags in the idol. On his side, TeaTheShiba, sling blade by T. Maybe was in the dojo with Usaino this morning. Chops to the chest is T. Knee to the gut and Famouser. I don't even know if that's the Famouser. It might be. Drops the leg anyways. Tags in Angel. Glitchy barely getting up. Angel out the gate. Single leg drop kick. 1 pin to rule them all. Whoever can get the pin on their opposing division member, his team will win. Off the ropes with the lariat. rolling directly into his corner. It kind of would have been badass if he just stuck his hand out and got the tag, but goes for the pin, and Glitchy won't let that happen. These matches run long because these idols like to prevent... What the hell was that? Prevent the, the icons from hitting anyone. A little bit of a combo breaker from Flair. And tags in Glitchy. Angel dead on the canvas. Rolls behind. T goes for a running clothesline, but Glitchy scouts it. Running drop kick. T was nothing but a ball of power, a meteorite on fire that last match. Hopefully it hasn't taken too much out of her, but it is a tag team match. She can rely on her tag partner. Spinning big boot. We saw a couple of those to MintyClovers. Discus big boot. 2. Kick out at 2. Flair looked like he was maybe getting in the ring in case Glitchy wasn't able to break out of it. Frankensteiner on the horns by TeaTheShiba to Glitchy. Rakes the back, scratching it with those Shiba claws. I don't know if you've ever been scratched by a dog, but if those nails aren't properly pedicured, or manicured, I suppose, they hurt. I mean, dogs would be pedicures. Grabs Glitchy by the horns. Rolls her through and knee flattens her. In control, Glitchy trying to get some space, but T's not allowing it. Glitchy's going to take advantage. Picks up T. And, picks her up real high. Rolls. T rolls through. Can't pin on the outside, though. There is no winning on the outside by pinfall or submission. Just through. Count out. Throws him into the French-Canadian commentator's booth. Ricocheting it off her off it and throwing her back into the ring. T running to her side. Maybe looking for the tag. Oh, no, she's not. She's looking for maybe the Twisted T. Maybe some zoomies. Twisted T lands it. Flair maybe looking to spout code into the voice of our official 2. Kick out at 2. Barely kicks out. No help needed from Flair. TeaTheShiba. The overdog. As Glitchy sits up in a very demonic way. Glitchy grabs her vintage Glitchy, hearing voices in her head. But T takes advantage and tags in Angel. Angel running out the gate. Single leg drop kick blocked by Flair. Scouted it. Flair takes him down. The wrestling background of FlairZero. Drudo throw, showing his just the basics of combat and the basics of martial arts here. Quick tags in and out by Flair and Glitchy to make sure neither of them get tired too quickly. Running kick blocked by T. Glitchy grabs T, spins her around and grabs her from the back of the head. Oh, maybe it was going for an inverted choke slam? Reverse choke slam. T throws her over. Talk about a martial arts background is TeaTheShiba, decorated, I mean, not dedicated, I mean, she is dedicated, but decorated martial arts master is TeaTheShiba, growing up in a martial arts family, and Flair grabbing T. T looks a little, that might be an HR thing. I don't know legally or how that works, but referee's discretion here, I suppose, and I just work here. T scratching the back of Glitchy again. I feel like it's been a while since we've seen Glitchy in a ring, and Glitchy threatening T, and T's saying, come on. Glitchy slice over the throat, saying, this is the end for T. I'm going to end you after what you did. Snapmare into the big double drop kick. I thought it was a big boot, but double drop kick. Picks her up by her neck, just goozles her like she's a child. I know some people out there are like, choke me to Glitchy, but I assure you, you do not want to catch Glitchy in a bad mood in the center of the ring. The middle of the back Discombobulating the spine, grabs him with the atomic drop knee. Bulldog! As Angel rolls through, Flair doing a little shimmy dance in front of Angel. Angel picks up Flair into the fall from grace. Maybe shouldn't have spent so much time shimmying in a little bit of time, but ooh, big kick to the shoulder. Like some people upstairs would say, the idols can break up the icons, but the icons arguably should not be able to break up. Ooh, maybe was going for a shoulder tackle. Should not be able to break up pins, but Flair kind of skirted the rules. Didn't really manhandle him too much. Butterfly. Oh, backbreaker. Breaks it up. Does T as Flair is looking to hit the below zero. Plants him. Not gassed. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. No. T rushing to the aid of her partner. Flair has got to find a way. Runs. Clothesline in the corner, just lariating at his head. Could we be seeing another below zero? Oh, we are, but no. Reverse does Angel and chops him and catches him with a jab. Back body drop. Not back body drop. Back drop kick. And Flair rocks over to his corner. Ooh, double stomps. T does Angel. Angel never has partners that... Oh, goozles him. I think T was going for the pedigree there, but gets caught with the goozle. Frame drop. Could this be it? 1. Angel's down. 2. Kick out of 2. Glitchy's not happy. T. Never say die. The overdog. Grabs her for the sidewalk slam. Angel still out cold on the floor. Maybe looking for another frame drop. Doing as much damage as he can. Goozles her. Oh wait, the claw. Sticking the mandible claw into the face of TeaTheShiba. Suffocating her. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. No! A frame drop, the mandible claw, and Glitchy is having a temper tantrum in the corner. Grabs her by the neck and tosses her into the corner, bouncing off the bottom of the rope and turnbuckle. Glitchy pulling T to her corner. Oh, goes to throw, but T fights out of it. Clothesline in the corner. A perfect show for Flair. Power bomb in the corner. T is feeling it and goes to tag in her partner as Glitchy rolls out the ring, no longer the legal participant. Flair's always got that guard up, knows that Angel's going to run up and do a running attack and guards it. He's been watching the product, folks. Goes for the pin, but T is still there. Rope break, and T breaks it up. Rope and T break. Double stomp to the gut of Angel. And a little bit of a code breaker. It busts Angel open. Angel synonymous with red and white, but I think he's not. He doesn't want to be this close to his color scheme. His face wearing a mask of crimson, matching the hair of Flair. Sweeps the leg. T checking on Glitchy, still outside. As Angel takes control of the match. Ooh, waiting for Glitchy to get up after being knocked down for so long. Super kick. Shades of MamaInu goes for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out of 2. And Flair was looking for Angel, I think, there for a second. Kick out of 2. Running knee to the side of the skull of Glitchy. You got to watch out for those horns, but when you get a good hit off like that, immediately gets it, drops the leg. TeaTheShiba, ooh! Boot caught her. Drop kicks, takes her down. T was looking for that big knee in the corner, the running knee. But Glitchy scouted it, caught her. That does not. Have you ever been kicked in the stomach? Oh, it takes all your breath away. Blocks Angel again, does Flair. As Angel rolls through, catches him with a punch. Quick tags. Oh, no. Angel going for his big casual fall right in front of the French-Canadian commentators. He's feeling himself. Angel just sends himself propelling off above the top rope. like it's nothing, like he's on a cloud, like he's Goku on Nimbus, just flies up and lands with not a care in the world. Truly a fall from grace, I mean, I suppose. And Angel, inverted suplex. Feeling himself a little bit. Booty popping, moonsault at a count of 6. They do have to a count of 10 before they are disqualified from the match. But I don't think Angel minds. This is a valid strategy for wins. Canadian Destroyer on the floor, 9. Last call, but Angel breaks it up. Angel doesn't want to win like that. Angel breaks the count at 9. Very lucky for Flair that Angel feels this kind of way, wants to continue the assault on the floor, slamming him, busting Flair open, blood splattering everywhere for these two icons. And now works the leg. Angel doesn't want to win like that, or maybe he knows he could have, he says, give me 20 seconds, I don't care. At a count of 6, Flair bulldogs, almost bouncing his head off the French-Canadian commentator's booth. And Flair tosses Angel back in at a count of 8 and makes sure he gets into the ring. Flair is messed up. That assault on the floor, and Angel is dead in the ring, trying to find a way to roll out without getting caught by Glitchy. Makes it to the floor, and it's Glitchy and T once again. Punch to the temple and takes her down for a pin. I don't think this could be it, but it could be. 2 kick out. Glitchy shaking her head and looking at Flair. Goes for the leg drop, misses it. T drop kicks. Rocks Glitchy. Reversal is Glitchy. Maybe it was going to goozle her, misses. Chop to the throat, or chop to the chest, not the throat. Pick up knee into the Frankensteiner by T. You really had to run up to get to Glitchy there, as T is looking to fly with the twisted T, but no, Glitchy catches her and rocks her with a drop kick. Sidelines her with a drop kick. Goozles T. Reverses it, get the elbow, ducks over, scratches the back. Glitchy with the claws. Glitchy has the monstrous claws like T does, scratching the back. Double choke bomb. And Glitchy's had enough. Angel and Flair both seem out of it as Angel swiftly picks up Flair for the fall from grace in the center of the ring. 1, 2, oh, kick to the head by Glitchy. And Angel is maybe looking to fly a second time over the top rope. Like a rocket ship, like a barrel, just barreling to the floor. Incredible athleticism and lack of self-care for himself and others as Angel and Flair continue to fight on the outside. Flair is busted open. Flair is always bleeding, but this loss of blood has got to be bad. Ref can stop it if it gets too bad. There is ref stoppage, but Flair grabs him in a butterfly backbreaker. The cameraman was onto something. I don't know what he was looking at. Angel gets back up. Sidewalk slam from Glitchy to T. And Glitchy goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Angel didn't really know what to do. Angel's like, I've never been in this match. I don't know how you distract the referee. The referee did a fantastic job. And Glitchy and Flair, and oh my god, the strength of Flair carrying Glitchy around the ring as they cheer, or they celebrate their match. Glitchy has put notice to T. She's maybe putting up her finger saying one more, calling out Rize. But we will move on to our next #1 contenders qualifier match for the Icon Division Championship. Time to see who will face Flair next week, and if I was the person in this match, I'm feeling pretty confident after Flair busted open real bad. But TheSleepyPengu was in the first Icon, I always want to say Idol, Icon Division Championship match against MerlinGTB and is ranked #1 in the Icon Division, only with 1 loss. 5 wins, 1 loss in singles competition. He is looking for a shot at the title again. Some say Sleepy was completely robbed of not only the title, but his undefeated streak. And now he is looking to get his shot back. Gareth, unpardoned, was a definite cause for his loss here. And Sleepy will be fighting to be in that #1 contendership match. Even though Sleepy took up 1 loss, it doesn't mean that he's not the same man he was before. Singles competition, he is one of the most deadly competitors of all time. And of course, his opponent is none other than UnchainedAwesome. UnchainedAwesome is ranked 5th in the Icon Division. A lot of people, the higher ups, Sleepy's 1st, Drag 2nd, Merlin's 3rd, not in the tournament. BA Tycho hasn't had a singles competition match, so he's not in it. So technically, Chain and Flair are very low on the rankings, but they are in the running here to prove that, you know, stats aren't everything. Unchained is at a clean 3-3, 50% match win rate. And he's looking to fight against TheSleepyPengu. Sleepy's looking to put Unchained to sleep here tonight. Or could Unchained's Cinderella story here lead him to #1 contendership? Chain takes the advantage immediately, gets the first hit off, but Sleepy takes control, grabs him by the back of the neck. Chain fights out of it. Unchained had a showed up for BA Tycho's first match against Gareth, which he lost. He was in his corner and was in a losing tag team match with BA Tycho against the champion. Chain's got a lot of issues. Catches the super kick, but super kick again. Chain's got a historic history. I always say historic history with MerlinGTB, our current champion. So he definitely wants to get that title off him. Ooh, lands on the knee. Hurt the untaped knee there. Both of these competitors have a lot riding on this. Buster by Sleepy. Both of these men have a lot riding. They want the Icon Division Championship, but Chain obviously wants to take it to his friend and rival, Merlin, who's been nothing but a little bit of a sneaky rat. He had tried to assault Unchained a handful of weeks ago with a chair and Gareth before BA Tycho rushed down to the ring to save him, debuting for the first time ever. And he fought a match against Gareth and lost. I think Gareth's first win was against Unchained. He's got a lot on riding on this, as well as TheSleepyPengu, who was in the first ever Icon Division Championship match, and was somewhat robbed of it. He earned his shot in a 4-man ladder match, had the briefcase with the contract, and unfortunately, he did not pick up the win in their 2 out of 3 falls count. Unchained grabs Sleepy and tosses him, fall-away slam. Oh, catches him with the legs. The educated feet of Sleepy. Unchained, nobody in the Icon Division really ever deals with a lot of submission holds, so Sleepy has a unique advantage of being a master of the Sleepy hold. So we'll have to see if Unchained will tap to the Sleepy hold or pass out, or just get knocked out by the go to Sleepy, as Sleepy sends Chain to the floor right in front of the French-Canadian commentators booth, getting a front row seat of the carnage the Icon Division has to offer. German suplex! It may look like there is some padding out there, but I assure you that there's not enough for these men to be throwing their bodies on the line here. If we get a double countout, Flair is defaulted the #1 contender, or maybe we'll do a triple threat match. I don't know. We'll have to talk to the guys upstairs. TheSleepyPengu, definitely one of the most impressive fighters, but the trickiest fighter in the region. is Chain. Chain is not against getting some count-out victories as they fight right next to the French-Canadian commentator's booth, throwing our timekeeper's table or chair out of the way. Chain gets in at 7, and Sleepy's not too far behind him. Sleepy rocks him. Belly to belly, but flips him around. Snapmare by Sleepy. Targeting the head is what Sleepy is known for. Honestly, I don't think our ring doctors are doing enough, because I assure you that everyone that goes up against Sleepy ends up concussed. As the king of the lariat hits a basement lariat. The ref standing there, I think he was counting sheep or something, falling asleep, almost near fall for Chain. Chain definitely has a chip on his shoulder after taking a couple losses, and to get a win against the top-ranking icon is got to be a lot. Was looking for maybe the Chainmaker, scouted it, rolls through with the spinning heel kick by Sleepy, and Sleepy grapples him into the Sleepy hold, but they're a little bit into the, yeah, they're under the ropes. If the refs does not call a rope break there, rookie mistake by Sleepy, but I'm glad our referee did not just ignore that. Went for the drop kick to shoot him across the ring, but Sleepy dodged it, chops and punches, and busts Chain wide open. The sheepdog is bleeding. Chain may not be a bloodhound, but his face is. A lot of blood on tonight's show here tonight. Tonight's show here tonight. What a great sentence. I love myself. As Chain lariats. Another lariat. The king of the lariat catches him, sweeps the leg, and Chain has momentum again. The momentum has shifted. Chain maybe looking to grab him for that, to pick up lariat again. The basement lariat, but misses it. Goes for something, but doesn't quite get a drop. Toe hold. Kick to the back of the spine. And now just boots to the face of TheSleepyPengu. The sleepiest Pengu in all the land. Catches him with the leg lariat. And Chain is looking to fly. Blah! Taking a little bit of the self-care book. He's reading the self-care books that Angel's reading, which is none. Just putting his body on the line, throwing himself across the top rope, over the top rope, to the outside of the floor. And a Northern Lights suplex to the floor. Oh, the back of Chain is not feeling great here. As he throws, Sleepy throws in Chain again. These two are in the 4-man ladder match. And Sleepy elbow drops on the top rope that Sleepy ended up winning. Any win over Sleepy is a big win. Chain off the ropes, drops under, jumps over, and a suplex. Just using his momentum, rope break. This ref is almost overly rope breaky, because I think he's really, his job's on the line here. After the showing of Flair using the ropes to his advantage, he was in a little bit of a rough situation. Picks up for the knee and busts Sleepy open. And now it looks like this sheepdog is looking to fly. Flying sheepdog headbutt across the ring. Could this be it for the #1 contender qualifier match? 2. No, Sleepy says no again. Chain just deflates with that kick out. Picking him up again. Sleepy trying to fight out of it. But the lariat flattening him, putting him inside out like a pancake. 1, 2. Can Sleepy steal the win here? No. Rolled him up. Spinning heel kick again. The fucking somersault. I don't fucking rolling spinning heel kick. As they continue the battle on the outside. This has been a brutal episode of MPW Thursday Night Throwdown. Takes Chain down in his expert wrestling style of Sleepy. A grappler at heart, but knows how to strike, throws Chain into the ring. Both of these competitors have put in so much punishment. Sleepy is sizing up Chain for the go to sleep. No, the sleepy hold, excuse me, moves away from the ropes. This could be completely it. Chain, oh, Chain immediately reverses it and fights out of it. I don't think Sleepy had enough force in that grab. He wasn't in tight enough. Super kick, kicks to the gut. Chain fighting out of it. Drops Sleepy's head onto his knee. And Chain making his way to the corner. Opposite corner of SleepyPengu. Knees. High knees and then rubbing the boot onto the face. Off the rope and a big boot to the cornered Sleepy. His face is busted open, cutting open. Could he see another sheepdog headbutt? He misses. Sleepy scouted it this time. Those boots cut open. Sleepy using the momentum, tosses Chain. Sleepy going to the magic middle rope for a splash. Was maybe going for a go to Sleepy there, but Unchained scouted it, gets him in the Muay Thai clinch. Unchained famously known for doing Muay Thai for 3 months. And that's where he learned it all. 3 months of grueling weekly classes. As Chain pulls him back for the Chainmaker. This could be it. 1, 2, 3. And Chain pulls the upset of the century and will be facing FlairZero next week for the #1 contendership of Merlin's Icon Division Championship. Could Chain be the first challenger for his friend and rival Merlin next week? UnchainedAwesome, the master of the lariat, just took off the crown of SleepyPengu as we move into the first ever MPW open weight championship match. Chain or Sleepy or Flair or Angel or T or Gareth or BA Tycho or Merlin, anyone could show up here. John Cena, probably not John Cena, but anyone could join up here. It is completely random, and we will see who will be in the next, who will be the next champion in the MPW. Let's get into it. The MPW Openweight Championship, your first contestant will be randomly selected was none other than the Panda Archon herself, Rize. I suppose this match will have a, this is a great match for Rize, I think. Rize is very impressive, very athletic, very strong, just hasn't had a chance to have a moment, and that is exactly what this title is for. To give other people moments that may not be up there in the championship situation. Rize has been incredibly impressive, done a lot of insane things, had a lot of insane matches, just doesn't get a lot of wins, doesn't get a lot of big moments. She wants to put her mark on the Idols division here tonight. And that's what she's planning to do against whoever her opponent may be. It will be randomly selected. And let's see who was second selected member for the MPW Open Weight Championship. What? Wait a minute. It's Gaelic Angel. When we said anyone could enter the open weight, I didn't know this is what we meant. This will be the first ever Idol The Icon match. We believe in equal opportunities here at MPW, and we are making history here tonight. The Icon and Idol division collide. Angel is coming off of his match. He just lost earlier today, had a little bit of a break, was able to clean up. And will Angel be the one to take on Rize in the first ever MPW open weight championship. This is unprecedented. No holds barred, anything goes. I mean, when they say anything, I think they mean anything. Gaelic Angel versus Rize. I don't think anyone could have predicted this, and I certainly didn't. And another competitor that I say deserves some shine. Gaelic Angel hasn't had too much luck, hasn't had too many times to be in title matches. This is going to be both of these competitors' first title matches here to make a mark. And there's the open weight championship. That is what it's all about. The MPW open weight championship. Our senior official here to officiate the first ever Idol v Icon match, Rize versus Gaelic Angel. I have no idea how this is going to turn out, but Angel, I'm still shocked. Angel is taking control out the gate here. The hardest part is you don't know what any of these people can do. These aren't people in your division. You can never expect what's going to happen. Angel has a little bit of the weight advantage, I think. Being able to toss Rize off of him has a little bit of the height advantage, but Rize, I think, has quite the strength advantage. Rize may look smaller than Angel, but is mighty. Angel still in control here. Big slap! The slap echoes around the arena as Rize takes control. The Panda Archon versus the Angel. And was maybe looking for something, but thinks against it. This is no holds barred, no countouts, no disqualifications, no rope breaks. So shout out to that referee. Plants her down, does Angel. And just targeting the head. Could the god, the Panda Archon herself, fall from grace? The jackknife powerbomb from Angel. And drops the legs. Angel taking complete control so far. This is a big opportunity for both of these competitors who aren't really lined up for anything major right now. Rize off the ropes, ducks him. Bounces off the ropes herself and clotheslines. Makes Angel go inside out. First pin of the match, kick out at 1. Rize. Oh, it looks like Angel might have been looking for something. Rize goes under the ring. Weapons are legal. As a little bit of the equalizer here, but not drops it. She tripped and dropped it. Angel sauces her off the ropes. Spinning heel kick. And bounces off the ropes for a drop kick, and Rize, for the first time ever, is wearing a mask of crimson. Not only are the marks and her hair red, but so is her forehead. Angel's familiar to how it feels to be busted open, but this is the first time Rize, I think, has ever been busted open. Off the ropes for Angel. Ducks him. Tries to, or ducks under again. Ducks under the arm. Angel grabs himself on the ropes. Flying forearm. A running forearm, rather. I mean, he's flying. DDT to Rize. Rize gets behind, but Angel still in control here. Rize is more of a ball of fire, and Angel's unpredictable, but the reason he's unpredictable is you just think that no person would do what he's gonna do. Angel's technical, but he'll do things that people don't even think is possible. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2 does Rize. The Panda Archon does not say die. Angel rolls under, maybe looking for that kendo stick, but Rize's not gonna let him pick it up that easy. Knee to the back, no countouts here. There will be a new champion crowned. Anything goes. Drop toe hold. Or dragon screw leg whip, I think, actually. Grabs him with the kendo stick. Fights out of it. The kendo stick bouncing off both competitors. Throws him into the barricade and the big slap and a DDT onto the cement floor. Head first. Rize is doing incredibly insane damage to Angel. And a kick to the lower back with those sandals. And Rize says you got to use your brain, but she wasn't thinking. Russian leg sweep. Does Angel as he kipped up quickly. Rize playing possum on Angel. And headbutts to the head of the wolf. I almost said the dog. I mean, they're both dogs. A red panda versus a wolf. Who do you think would win? Kendo stick in hand for Rize. Whacks it and will trade the crimson mask to Angel. Oh, goes to grab the kendo stick out of her hands. Suplex. Moonsault, sorry. Booty pop moonsault. Throws Rize in to the ring post. And just targeting Rize with those kendo sticks. Rize trades it right in front of the French-Canadian commentator's booth. They're not even sure what to make of it. Ooh, goes for the swing to the back, but ducks it. DDT onto the floor. They can spend as much time as they want out here, but they have to enter the ring if they want to win. STO! But Rize feeling it. Canadian Destroyer on the floor, Rize! The amount of head trauma that Rize must feel as Angel rolls through. And Angel's looking under the ring for some more toys to play with. And he's pulled out a table. And he's setting it on. He said the crowd is chanting, "We want tables," as Angel throws the table to his side and grabs a shovel. Going to bury Rize for this title. Absolutely anything to win. Rize with the uppercut, trying to get the momentum back in her favor. Sends him careening into the barricade. Rize is tired, and so is Angel, both taking a moment to breathe. Rize doesn't know what to do here. Angel tosses Rize into the barricade, and he knows what to do. Oh. Crucifix. Crucifix to the Angel. Insult to injury. Oh, trades! Collides in the air, but Rize wins that trade. Rize maybe looking for the shovel or the stairs? No. The blood dripping off the Panda Archon. Some say do gods bleed, but Rize sure does. Tosses Angel into the barricade. Is taking another breath here. Using the barricades as a breather. Both of them just taking any opportunity they can. And Angel showing Rize how it's done. Says bonk. Right onto that steel barricade. Chops away. Throws Rize into the corner barricade there. And grabs the shovel. Rize's got nowhere to go. As Angel whacks Rize across the head. The already bloodied head with the shovel. Breaking it on her back. Oh, spear! Spear by Rize from out of nowhere! Catching Angel off guard and flanging that shovel out. Tosses Angel into the crowd. These two are going to fight in front of the crowd, giving those front row seat people their money's worth. Again, they cannot win unless they're in the ring, but they can be anywhere they want. Rolling him around in the fans. I think she's got a submission hold locked in. but it's too graphic for our cameraman to show the destruction that Rize is putting on Angel. Ooh, fights out of it in a big right hand. Drop kick to Rize. This is why you guys want to buy close seat tickets, front row or maybe third row max. You don't want to get into the 7th or 8th row or else you can't see anything. Just fighting in the crowd. Rize takes down Angel in one of the most... This night has been one of the greatest nights in MPW history, and it's not even over. We still have one more match after this. Rize eyeing her opponent on the ground. Looking him up and down. Laughing maniacally over the prone body of Angel as he makes it to a knee. Ooh. Combos by Rize, but Angel blocks it, goes for the chop back and forth, and takes him down again, not letting him move, really controlling the pace of the match in the crowd. This is definitely a security risk for both these fighters, but anything goes. And the knee to the skull of Angel. If I said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. They cannot win the championship from out here. They have to somehow make their way back to the ring. Rize controlling the pace of the match, allowing herself to catch very long breathers. And then when Angel gets back up, she just takes him down again. Working over the leg. This is unprotected concrete right now. Rize, who was running, I would have been scared for Angel. Ducks the line, grabs her. Now Angel's turn to be in control, but Rize, spear in the crowd! Rize giving everyone their money's worth. Just splitting Angel in half. But she's got to get him to the ring if she wants to be the champion. Rize is just brutality. Rize is always here to just make moments. Rize wants to put her mark on the map. To be the first ever member of either division to enter the outside to fight, wrapping the arm around and grabbing at the fingies of Angel. He grabs Angel. Trading blows here. Suplex on the concrete! The bare concrete! It is carnage out here. And now Angel's turn to put a submission hold. They cannot win the match out here, but they're wearing down their opponents with every second they're in that submission hold. Maybe the next championship match has to be Falls Count Anywhere because these guys don't understand how to get back into the ring. But you know what? We can't complain and argue about these guys. That's why they're the professionals and I'm in the booth. They're out there and I'm in here. As Rize Irish whips into an inverted DDT onto the concrete. Rize taking some time. Taking a breather. Knocks him around and backbreaker onto the knee. Headbutts. Nobody wins in a headbutt. Angel back up quickly. Those headbutts might have rewired something in his brain. He got back up quick. Works over the elbow. Angel and Rize. Angel swarming her like a shark. Uppercut by Rize. Takes Angel down again so that she can stand there and get a breather. Oh, maybe not. A little do-si-do action into the kick to the back. Rize and Angel are doing this all for the MPW Openweight Championship. They want to make history here tonight and be the first ever champion. Rize again just waiting for Angel to get up so she can knock him down and then wait for him to get up again. This is an incredible strategy. Something we've never seen before. As they fight through the crowd, trading blows. Backbreaker again. As Rize goes to grab Angel, but back and forth. DDT reversed by Rize. They want this to be the most brutal battle you've ever seen as Rize takes it to Angel, reverses it. Reverses the combo. Angel backing up. Ducks the punch. DDT, there he goes. Lands it this time on the cement concrete. I'm pretty sure both of these competitors might be dead after this. I don't even know if they'll be able to defend the championship after this match. Float over, neck breaker, tilt-a-whirl neck breaker. And the elbow drop to the floor. Rize backing up. I was thinking maybe going to grab that child's chair and use it, but I think she's thinking against it. Planning out her next move. As I take a sip from my MPW brand water. Angel grabs Rize and tosses her to the floor. And then locks her into a submission hold. Unable to win on the outside of the ring. They have to be in between all four ropes, all four sets of ropes to win the championship. But this, of course, is a great way to wear down your opponent. Just need to remind everyone at home that you are unable to win outside of the ring. As Rize takes Angel down. Working over the leg. Trading blows. Whoever bought their seats in this section, holy, I don't know what we're charging people for tickets, but they better have paid some good money. They're having the whole match right up in person. Rize clobbers him. Then takes him down again. Perfect strategy. Taking out the leg so she can stand there. Jumps over him. And now works the arm. Rize and Angel just in a war with each other. Slaps and combos DDT onto the floor. Rize in somewhat control. As Angel, they're backing up towards the barricade. I don't want to get anyone's hopes up. But maybe we'll see this match return as they fight each other, making sure that nobody can throw each other over the barricade. And Rize is going to knee Angel while he's on the ground, confused. Rize thinking maybe she wants to go grab that shovel over the barricade. Taking a breather, making sure she has a lot of gas left in the tank so they can continue to fight in the crowd. Moving deeper in. Angel slams her down as they continue to fight in front of the crowd, our favorite MPW audience. Angel, I think, locking in a submission hold, which will wear down your opponent, but unfortunately will not get you the win out here on the floor, because that's not how this match goes. You actually have to win inside of the ring. I didn't realize that these people who do this for a living would find this so difficult, as she takes down Angel again to make sure she has some breathing room and to breathe. Maybe looking to move across the barricades? No, they roll further in. MPW rolls on after this. Trading blows outside. of the ring. Angel with the snapmare. And grabs the leg and puts her in a single-legged Boston Crab submission hold out on the ring, or outside of the ring, which means that it's not a legal tap. If Rize taps here, that means that Angel is unable to win on the outside using the submission hold, but it's going to wear down his opponent. When you think no holds barred, you really think fighting in the crowd for 30 minutes. That's what I think, as he grabs her for a butterfly backbreaker. Make sure to take your bathroom breaks and get some snacks. We're going to be here for a while, as Angel takes a breather here. Rize making her way up to her feet. Chops and punches. As they fight in the center of the crowd. Headbutt. Kick to the back. Whoa, they're moving to the backstage area that has all sorts of goodies. Maybe we'll see them do something. There are trash cans, there's tables. I mean, I think there might be a table. There's chairs, I keep wanting to say stairs. There's boxes. So much for these competitors to do things with. Chop it, lighting up Rize, the chops. Fighting just on the outside of that area. Maybe we'll do no holds barred, but countouts on, honestly. This is what happens when we don't have counts to 10. But you gotta just let them do their thing. Angel making his way. Has a bat in hand now. Rize rolls through. Spear again! Angel cannot hold a bat to save his life. He can't hold any weapons or it gets speared out of him. Rize's got the chair. The chairman of MPW at this point. Rize clobbering Angel with a chair. And now she's going to grab the bat. Twirling it around in her hands and boom! Right across the head of Angel. The use of weapons here is incredible. Onto the bat and concrete floor. It can't get any more painful than that. As Angel grabs the chair that Rize used on him and boom, right to the head. MPW does not endorse unprotected chair shots. However, we do find them hilarious. And knocks the chair out of Angel's hands. Takes Angel down there. Not taking as much time to take a breather there. Drops the knee onto the back of head, to the back of the head of Angel. And the running knee strike by Rize. Rize now grabbing the other chair. No chair left unused by Rize. Jesus! The chair strike to the head against the floor. The concrete floor of the MPW arena. They bump him. They trade blows and collide. Everything is legal, even breaking crimes here tonight. The amount of crimes committed in this match are immense. Rize pounding away at Angel on the floor. All they want another chair. I didn't even see that chair there, but Rize did. And just against the abs of Angel, the chiseled abs. Ooh, hits the knee too, working over the whole body with this chair. Angel's turn to use the chair. I think it's a good point to talk about that next week we will have an Idols Division #1 contendership match with 3 competitors. Not 1, not 2. It would be weird if there was 1, but 3 competitors. We will have TeaTheShiba, DancingWithDraven, and Sino. Sino in our triple threat contest to determine who will be the #1 contender for the Idols Division Championship. Rize and Angel trade blows. As Angel grabs the bat. Jesus. The wax echoing around the arena. This will lump you up. Just tearing apart at Rize. And now a power bomb again onto the concrete. And Gaelic Angel is feeling himself. Wax to the back of the spine. Rize crucifix. And next week as well, we will also have an Icon Division #1 contendership match between Unchained, who just beat Sleepy in our last match, and FlairZero, who beat Dragthulu to get a shot onto the chair. Chops lighten up Rize. Rize with the knee strikes. And I think MPW will roll on after this. Rize taking control here, working over the leg. As Rize wants the win here, making the way back to the ring. Jumping over the barricade. Truly wanting to win here. Running into the ring. Absolutely wanting to win in the ring. As MPW rolls on after this. And we're back. And Angel's got her up for the fall from grace. Beautiful camera work. 1, 2... No! Kick out! I would have absolutely shit myself laughing if that was the end. I would have laughed so much. But Angel has been waiting for these moments here. Another fall from grace. No! Rize fights out of it. Oh, running cross body. Angel feeling himself here. Gaining the momentum he needs as he takes down Rize. And he picks up Rize for the God's last gift. Angel climbing up top for the title elbow drop. Angel and Rize battered and bloodied here, spinning heel kick. Angel's eyeing up his competitor here. God's last gift to Rize. 1, 2, 3. Gaelic Angel takes the opportunity and is your new MPW Openweight Champion. An incredible fight from both parties, but Angel is the one to pick up the win. The first ever MPW Openweight Champion, and he will defend it at our pay-per-view in a couple of weeks against a random opponent. He could be facing Merlin, he could be facing BA Tycho, he could be facing anyone. But whoever is gonna face him better be on watch as Angel picks up the win here tonight. We will move into our main event. Surprisingly, that was not the main event. We still have one more match to go before we end off tonight's historic episode of MPW Thursday Throwdown. And we will see you guys in our next match, not next time. I promise you, there's still stuff else. I know it feels like it should be the end, but it's not. All right, we had to cut entrances for time because that last match went long, but we have Merlin versus Gareth Unpart and his own teammate, and it looks like an unwelcome member of the MPW roster is making his way down to the ring. I mean, arguably, I guess he's allowed to be here, but Merlin does not seem happy. Gareth's confused. But it's been about time. Gareth and Merlin are gonna fight each other as BA Tycho sits at ringside, I guess, just to get in the head of Merlin. Merlin and Gareth have never actually fought other than in a triple threat match. So this is a good sparring match, good match to see where Gareth is at this point. He got a big win against BA Tycho last week. And BA Tycho is on a mission. He believes that Merlin and Gareth are the corruption in the MPW locker room right now. Merlin sort of scrupulously got his title, and with the help of Gareth, and he believes that it's unfair. He believes that the people deserve better and that he hears the people. He speaks for the people, and BA Tycho is here to put justice in the MPW locker room and arena as Gareth takes control of Merlin. Merlin, you never know, maybe going easy on his young up-and-comer friend here who helped him get the title. But also, maybe if Gareth can pick up a win here, he might become #1 contender, which would be probably not something he wants to do, because Gareth openly stated that he does not want to be in the #1 contenders tournament. Gareth is actually higher ranked than Flair currently, only by 1 rank. And he could have been in the #1 contenders tournament, but he asked the men upstairs not to. German suplex reverse is scouted by the expert veteran of Merlin. Boot to Gareth, who is on his knees. Gareth makes it in a count of 5, rolls in, playing a little bit of cat and mouse, and gets caught for his showboarding efforts. Merlin says, "Get in the ring," like an upset parent. Wandering around the ring, circling his prey, does Merlin, the Icon Division champion. The battle of power and speed grapples and strikes. Oh, misses the running neck breaker. This is Gareth and Merlin's first ever one-on-one match together. They're usually inseparable and never leave each other's sides. But this time, they aren't, as Gareth goes up. I thought he maybe was going for the brown crown, but doesn't quite. Standing in the corner, runs across the ring off the middle rope, but Merlin completely scouts it nonchalantly, just walks back in the ring as Gareth crash and burns on the outside. That is a teachable moment for Merlin. He's about to teach a very hard lesson as he bounces Gareth off the hardest part of the ring. Gut wrench, power slam. And Merlin showing Gareth what it is to have strength. Just picking him up like he weighs nothing. Drops Gareth onto the floor. About a 6-foot drop. At a count of 6, speaking, Gareth says, "We gotta get back in the ring, sir." Spinning neckbreaker misses. Gareth takes control. Oh, I was gonna say JK, but no, he does take control. Off the ropes, drops down. Bumps him. And just lobbing big strikes to Gareth. Merlin has been mostly in control. I mean, Gareth's gotten some offense on, some good offense. He's got a lot of these reversals. Discus but he misses it. Merlin with the sidewalk slam. And Merlin says, get up! Get up! And B.A. Tycho with the distraction as Merlin is grabbing. And B.A. Tycho is taking the Icon Division Championship from Merlin. Merlin's like, he's allowed to do that? But Merlin's not going to let him get that far. As B.A. Tycho backs up, getting a little bit in the head of Merlin here. And Gareth takes the opportunity. I mean, that's a teachable moment for Merlin, I suppose. As the Icon Division Championship lays on the ground. B.A. Tycho getting in the head and just kind of trolling Merlin right now. Merlin, Inzaguri. But now with no distractions, Merlin has the opportunity to take over this match. Merlin flexing for the crowd, and I think that was a lesson for Gareth to say, hey, when your opponent starts taunting and flaunting, take advantage. We all know that Merlin loves to flex his magic muscles. As he picks Gareth up for the power bomb, but Gareth fights out of it. Don't want to take that hit on the floor. Cutter! High caliber by Gareth. We very rarely I've ever seen him do the high caliber Northern Lights suplex into a brainbuster onto the floor. I think Merlin might be dead. Nope, Merlin's still alive. Life still in him. Tosses him. At a count of 7, Merlin flexing again. 8. His flexes are interrupted by Gareth. And he goes for the pin early. Gareth was the man that Merlin pinned to get his shot at the Icon Division Championship he currently holds. Off the top rope, going for a magic missile drop kick maybe, but no. Gareth runs under it. Lights his chest up with a chop and an elbow. Oh, went for maybe a Yakuza kick there. And, no, wait. That's the high... Is that the high caliber? That's the high caliber. Grabs the ropes, near fall. I'm sorry. That move is the high caliber. The cutter is, I believe, the Royal Pardon. Fisherman Buster. Fisherman Suplex. As Gareth is feeling himself a little bit. Lands the springboard dive to the outside this time. Merlin was not expecting it. Standing shooting star press. Knees up by Merlin. Drop kick to Gareth. And I imagine Gareth doesn't want to take the limelight from his mentor. I gotta think that Gareth's wanting to get a win. Not just wanting to pick up losses just because this is the guy he works for. I don't know what Merlin expects of him, but... Sidewalk slam on the outside. Throws Gareth back inside. Merlin doing a moonwalk. 7 count makes it in. Ooh, catches him! Seeing stars is Gareth. I think that's it for the Icon Division champion. No! Or, well, yeah, that works. Usually you say that if it's the other guy getting pinned. Spinning kick misses. Drop kick to the back. To the spine of Merlin. Super kick misses, or gets interrupted. And Merlin is busted open. So much blood this episode. Brown Crown. That is BROWN. 2 kick out. I almost forgot how to spell brown. I shouldn't be trying to spell things. I will only explain to you how little I know how to spell. Busting that wound wide open. Merlin's going to have to use some healing magic for that later. Polysporn. As Gareth goes to send Merlin out of the ring, but knees up. They lock up in the ring. Gareth off the ropes, drops down. Up over him. Drop kick, backflips though, off the ropes. All these flippy shits. Head scissor. Could this be enough for Gareth? Unpardoned. A very interesting bout. Maybe B.A. Tycho getting in Merlin's head a bit. Gareth picking up a win against his mentor and the Icon Division champion. We'll have to see if Gareth wants a shot at that title, because maybe he's earned it. But this is a new set of Gareth we haven't seen. B.A. Tycho came in, completely threw Merlin off guard, got into his head, and Gareth picked up the win. But that will be it for tonight's episode of MPW, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.